Hi, Kai Jacobson here. Welcome to the next edition of Try Good Water newsletter. This session, we'd like to talk a lot about know where you're going, know what your destination is. And one of my favorite trainers for building businesses is Tony Robbins. You can go to his website, tonyrobbins.com. You can go on eBay and you can often find an edition of what I'm going to talk about for a couple $100. On his website it's only $250 to get a 30-day CD set. I believe it's 25 CDs. It's called Personal Power 2, and there's probably no better investment that you can make than getting one of the editions of Tony Robbins' Personal Power 2. I love it. I try to listen to it once a year. It's great information, and in that he has a great story that I love. It's a great teaching story. It's about how to build your business and the 3 essential things that you need. And he uses an airplane, a jet, as one of the metaphors for that particular story. The edition is great, and I really recommend getting it just on its own accord. This is just one little piece. In it, he talks about you need 3 things to be successful in a business. And the first thing is you absolutely need to know where you're going. And in the metaphor about the airplane, if you're, let's say, flying to Paris, you're leaving from New York City, if you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? There's just no way you're going to reach Paris. You're going to fly all around the world until you run out of gas. You're never going to get there. So having your goals and knowing your destination is so critical to arriving there. And Randy and Val, and my favorite way to achieve that is to write down your goals. Write down exactly what you'd like. And then take it one step further. Make a dream board. Dream boards, I don't know how many of you have made a dream board, but if you haven't made one recently, you want to be doing it for Ionways. And you want to have a beautiful dream board, and you want to take the time to make it really special. What I like to do is get a bunch of great magazines like National Geographic, travel magazines. I like Oprah, O Magazine, has some great pictures and articles and great lines that you can cut out of it. Better Homes, some great car magazines so you can have a great car picture. And you want to get some old photographs of yourself and your loved ones, your partner, your children, or just pictures of you and your friends. And what you want to do is you want to cut out the exact car that you want with a model driving it, and you want to cut your face out of your photographs and put your face on the model's face. Get some paste and glue it up really nice. So it's you driving the car. That's the critical piece. You want to cut out the perfect dream home that you want. And you want to cut out you, and if you're married, your husband, maybe your children, if you have children, cut silhouettes out of your pictures and put them in front, and yourself in front, looking back at you from your dream home. Again, you traveling. Again, cut your picture out of your face and paste it on the models that are traveling. And the places you'd like to go, the services and the kind of good works you want to give back, the type of charity work you want to do, or things you want to give back to the planet. You want to have pictures of that, little sayings that you like, and make it really beautiful. Take a couple weeks to do this. Don't do it all in one setting. Don't rush it. The better that you do it, and the more close it is to exactly your dreams and destination you want to go, with personalized pictures in it of yourself, the more likely you're going to reach there. Then you want to put this, you want a nice size, about 3 by 4 feet or 3 by 3 feet at least, and you want to put it right by your workstation, right over where you work, where you can be looking at it when you're on the phone. And you want to know where you're going, your destination. Well, the second thing that happens when an airplane takes off, those things weigh. A jet weighs a lot. I mean, with all the people and luggage and all that heavy metal, it's amazing it gets off the ground. Very few people know that it takes about 70% of the fuel to get up to altitude. The first 10 minutes of the flight to Paris from New York, it uses 70% of its fuel that it's going to use over the next 6 hours in the first 10 minutes. And it's the same in network marketing, because you start creating leverage, you build a network, and it takes time to get that in place. If you have a regular job, you get a good salary right away, but in network marketing you don't get paid usually as well as fast. With Ionways we have a great opportunity because there's a direct sale program whereby you can make $700 on each unit when you do ProPack, so you can actually make a living pretty quickly with Ionways. It's very unique that way. But to get the big residual money, you do need to build a network, and it takes time. So unlike a regular job that pays well and very likely doesn't go up in value, doesn't give you more income very fast, in a network marketing situation, as your group grows, you start to get true residual income, and it can grow to infinite. You can get great, great large incomes in something with network marketing. But it takes time. So you have to put a lot of effort out. So you have to go into massive action. You know where you're going. You have your picture there. And you have to, contact a lot of people. The truth is, if you want to make a very, significant income in Ionways and network marketing, you're going to have to talk to 5 new people a day. That's the critical issue, is to talking to new people, having new conversations. It can be, and once you have a team, it can be people that your team brings you for 3 ways. That's a new person too. But in the beginning, you got to go get your team. So until you have a team in place, you have to make all the calls, and then eventually you're going to have calls coming to you for 3 ways to help you, make a presentation to their people. But the key is talking to new people every day. If you want a part-time business, 1 or 2 people a day. If you want a full-time business, 5 to 10 people a day. That's not that hard in the course of a full day's business. But it will take time to get off the ground, and just know that it takes a massive effort to really get the jet off the ground. But it's different than driving in a car. It gives you an incredible view. It gives you an incredible leverage in the universe. You get to live a life of a person that is flying instead of just surviving. The third thing is to know is that airplane's going to be off course just about all the time. The jet's off course. When it's going to Paris, it's off course all the time. It's falling in altitude, the wind blows, it goes a little to the right, to the left. It has a computer in the jet that's always adjusting the wings, the tail, to keep it on track. And that's exactly what the third piece that you need in building your business is. You need to pay attention to what's going on. We call it mental acuity. And what that means is you have a witness, and you see what's working, and you see what's not working, and you adjust. If it's something that you're doing, a way of building your business isn't really getting you the results you want, then you need to be doing something different and adjusting it. And you're always going to keep adjusting till you find what's really working and keeps you on track to get to your goal. So that's the 3 elements. The first one is know your destination. The second one is go into massive action to get off the ground. And the third thing is to keep adjusting what you're doing, and not just doing the same thing over and over again, but doing new things until you find the pieces that really work, and then, going for the whole course, staying with it. You have to stay consistent for a long time to really reach Paris, to reach this goal. It's a great, great industry. I still get a check. I've been in it for 30 years. I still get a check from my very first company over 30 years ago. I love it. I get a check from a number of companies. I am building Ionways full-time right now. This is where my passion is. This water is just incredible. I love the industry. I think you can only really build one business at a time. You have to put at least 4 or 5 years into getting up to the top of a program until it's really, really making you a great income. And see you at the top. And thanks for being on this broadcast. See you in about 2 weeks with our next email, and hope to hear you on the conference call that we're doing every Monday. Take care.